Alright, so I ducked in to my local David Jones literally 10 minutes ago to buy the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. So I spoke with the lady in there, and there's 3 shades of the translucent powder. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then a pink, which is, I think it's pronounced Claire. So just talking to her about versatility and stuff. Number 1 was really, really, really pale, like was porcelain pale. Number 2 was like it had a medium tone to it. And then the third one was probably like 3 or 4 shades darker. Okay, so basically after talking with her, I selected translucent number 2 just because I believe that it will suit more of my clients than the other 2. Further down the track, I may need to purchase one or the other depending on what comes up in my workload. Yeah, so basically, I say that a lot, basically, don't I? My mum was right. I say that freaking a lot. Anyway, so you get 30 grams and it comes in this little box. I've taken it out of the box and it's massive. It is massive. Like, I have huge hands and it fits in there. What can I compare it to that everyone would know? Alright, most of you would probably know of the Sigma F80 Kabuki. Like, it's wider than the gold section by heaps. So it's pretty massive. It's even longer than the black section if you're wanting to just have a squeeze. So that's how much it is round. And then deep, like, it's huge. It is massive. So I'm going to test out this powder. So I've done most of my makeup. I've highlighted and contoured with the Kat Von D Light and Shade palette. I've put my blush on, a Ben Nye blush. I've done my eyebrows, my eyes, my lips, and now it's time for powdering. So I'm just going to open up the powder. Oh, it doesn't really have a smell. So I'm just going to get a tissue. I've just popped some out of the container onto a tissue, and I'm just going to be grabbing it's my Models Prefer Powder and Bronzer brush. I love this brush. I'm just going to dab it into the powder. Try and knock all the excess into the brush instead of out everywhere else. I'm just going to pat this on. It feels really light. It's really, really nice. It feels amazing, and my skin feels like silk. So they're not shine, that's just highlight. That's the MAC, what's it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. Soft and Gentle. Loving this powder. Loving it, like, a lot. So I'm just going to get a little bit more on this brush. I'm just going to buff it all in. Cool. And there we go. So that's the application. I probably tipped out, I sized that, like, not a lot at all. And that little bit did my whole face. Okay, so I've just lightly dusted my face with the Chanel powder. It has given me a nice velvety matte finish. You can tell all my shine has gone now. It went on so smoothly. It's milled so finely. It's amazing. My skin feels amazing. Like, it feels so soft. It feels really, really good. It being a translucent powder wouldn't give me more coverage than what my foundation and concealer has. A translucent powder is specifically there to set your makeup, not to add any coverage. If you're wanting to add coverage, you should go out and get yourself a powdered foundation to get the additional coverage. Yeah, so if anyone out there is actually deciding what powder to purchase, I would definitely go for this one. The only con about the product is the price, it being $71 Australian. So that is quite pricey when it comes to the pricing for our makeup the makeup in our country. Other than that, I couldn't give it a negative. It being milled so fine, it's not very like, it does have a scent to it, but it's not overly fragranted. Like, you know, when you get something and you open it and you're just like, holy moly. Yeah, so it definitely doesn't have that. It goes on amazingly. It looks amazing. It photographs really, really well. Yeah, so I hope you guys learnt a thing or two. Hopefully this helped you in picking a powder for either yourself or your kit. If you have any further questions, just leave them down below. Other than that, hope to see you again. Bye.